New uncertainty about the future of a project to reduce traffic congestion on Six Forks Road in Raleigh and make it safer for people who drive, bike, or walk along here. The project would widen the road to 3 lanes in each direction and add a bike path and sidewalks on both sides. This is a look at the rendering here. The price tag to do all of this has more than tripled since they started talking about it. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm is live in North Hills to explain why that cost is leaving the project and some families who live along Six Forks in limbo. Matt?
Yeah, Deborah, voters actually approved this project in a 2017 transportation bond. You can see there are stakes out here that mark the RW, the right-of-way for this wider Six Forks Road. And I'm going to show you just how far back it goes from the edge of the road as it is here today. That's why the city needs to buy up land from 96 properties along the road here. But rising real estate costs are driving this price up for taxpayers.
This location is what Alan Oakley's loved about his family's home since moving here 9 years ago.
It's great. I mean, we walk to North Hills to go out to eat.
Now it's what keeps them here.
We're kind of held hostage. You know, we can't move, we can't sell.
That's because Oakley's home is in the path of a wider Six Forks Road. He's been waiting for months to get an offer from the city to buy the property for the project.
The prices for the real estate not going to get any less. So the longer it takes to do the project, the more costly the project's going to be.
The original price tag for the Six Forks Improvement Project between Rowan Street and Lynn Road was $31 million. That has soared. The latest estimate puts the cost around $100 million.
We've seen considerable escalation, particularly in property values.
Assistant City Manager Michael Moore says the city is trying to figure out how to keep the project moving forward, considering the rising costs. That could mean breaking it up into smaller phases instead of doing the entire 2-mile stretch.
Some version of this project will continue. It's just a matter of how do we deliver that project in a way that's the best value for the city and for the taxpayers.
Moore says the city is waiting on about $14 million in federal funding to go ahead with purchasing properties from landowners along the road.
I really do truly appreciate their situation and their patience with us.
But the uncertainty of the delays,
I think the city is guilty of thinking this project to death.
Leaves the Oakleys in limbo.
We'd like to have a knowledge of what's really going to happen so we can get on with our lives.
One of the estimates actually put it as high as $116 million. That was what council heard back in May. So this is all changing. Now the city is short about $56 million if it would cost that much to do this whole project. Michael Moore tells me he does expect a decision to be made on how to move forward with this by the end of the year. So the construction still could start out here in 2024.
Boy, he's right. That cost likely is going to keep going up. So they got to get to it. Matt Tallhelm live in Raleigh. Thank you, Matt.